On to some fight news. We'll figure that out. Nate Diaz officially signs the fight against Jorge Masvidal.
Jorge Masvidal had a good last fight. Good last fight. All respect to the man, but there ain't no gangsters in this game anymore. There ain't nobody who does it right but me and him. So I know my man's a gangster, but he ain't no West Coast gangster.
Nobody's getting hurt. Nobody's missing weight. Everything's going to be perfect. There's a fake title online. I'm not joking about that. It's going to be amazing. But there's no title. So what? It's Nate Diaz versus Jorge Masvidal. 5 rounds. Your title. The one bad thing about this card, there is no Colby Covington versus Kamaru Usman. Colby promised he would be fighting at MSG after his amazing performance back in August against former champion Robbie Lawler. Him and Kamaru aren't on the same terms, and the UFC aren't on the same terms, so it's 3 parties. It's a love triangle or unloved triangle, trying to figure things out. It's not working. The fight was pushed back to a later date. Pay these guys. Come on, Dana. Come on.
I was ready to fight, but, the UFC came to me with the basic challenger's offer, and, I'm a champion, and there was no negotiation. They came and ran at me, and they said, here, take this or leave it, and we'll pass it on to the next person. That's not fair negotiating, and that's not right. So I'm not just going to take the first offer that you offer me. We need to meet in the middle. There's more that's to be done. But also, I'm the A side, and you can't even get the B side done with Usman. So why are we even rushing if you can't get the B side done?
That's all well and good. Colby will get signed. Trump will pay for his salary if he has to. There's a fight card December 7th in Washington. The rumor is that Colby wants to fight there in front of the Trumps. He fought in front of Eric and Donald Jr. back in August. Like I said, it was in Newark, New Jersey, so it was an easy commute. He thought he'd be fighting at MSG, so it's an even easier commute. Apparently, he was supposed to stay at the Trump Plaza. Not joking about that. But if he fights in Washington, there's no excuse. Colby, you better get Trump there. Stick to your word, brother. What's cooler, though, or more gossipy, is what's going on between Jorge Masvidal, who's fighting at MSG, and Colby Covington, who's not fighting at MSG. The beef! These guys are former teammates. I think. Or current teammates. They train at ATT. They used to. Together. Maybe. Colby's got a loud mouth. Jorge's platform is growing bigger. And Colby's taking shots at Jorge Masvidal, a.k.a. the Street Jesus.
All he cares about is himself. That's all Jorge is a guy that cares for himself. He doesn't care for others, and he doesn't care for anybody unless they can do something for him. And I'm not that guy. I'm not going to always just do stuff for you and then be taken for granted. So, now I passed him up. I'm making more money than him. I'm banging harder chicks than him. I'm doing better in life, and he's just a jealous little bitch.
Was that necessary, Colby? You could question everything about him, man, but you're talking about him banging girls? Like, what are we, 18 years old? Yes, we are. It matters, Jorge. It matters how many you bang. No, I'm just kidding. But the saddest part about this whole thing is that Jorge stoops to Colby's level. I've talked to Jorge. He's a cool guy. He's a smart guy. He actually dates, I don't know if he's married to the girl, but he dates a woman from Long Island, Rockville Center. Shout outs to Long Island. Jorge, let that girl chasing, ass grabbing, tail loving days behind you, brother. It's okay. You're rich. You're a superstar. You got one woman. Don't stoop to Colby's level. He's winning. He's getting you in there, man.
Somebody told me that Buddy was nailing more chicks than me. Listen, only thing I'm going to say about that is I don't pay for sex. Of all people to say something, this idiot would dig his own grave like that. You see how stupid he is, man?
This is like Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz all over again. Former teammates. Tito, the big talking wrestler. Chuck Liddell, the quiet striker. Live by a certain code. This is the repeat of that. If that fight happens, it'd be freaking huge. You got these 4 guys now. Nate Diaz, Jorge Masvidal, Kamaru Usman, almost forgot him, and he's the freaking champ. And Colby Covington. It's a foursome, excuse me. It's a 4-way. No, stop. It's top 4 guys ranked.